What's up, YouTube? It's Saturday. You like my new glasses? So, Jude is doing an AC compressor on that 19 Terrain that the dealer would not extend the warranty to him. It is what it is. We have a 2016 NV3500 with 133 on it, in for some general maintenance. We had a tire light on. Let's see. We got a leaky tire back here. And we're catching up on some maintenance. I just finished the rear diff service. Pretty simple on these. Drain plug, fill it up until it runs out on level ground. They had some exhaust rattles. We're just going to correct them. Did an oil change. We're going to do some filters. And he had a wiper blade on the driver's side. For some reason, it just wasn't clipped in right. So I guess maybe they did it, or Quick Lube did it. I'm not sure, or it just popped. But you can't expect your vehicles to last without maintenance. So what else do we have today? We had a Transit 250 in for a coolant leak. That's already resolved. We had an old K5 Blazer in today. He was here a year and a half ago with this old Blazer, and the paint and body are decent. The interior was a mess. The exhaust was a mess. The brake pedal was just about on the floor. And then when I get in the car, and now it comes back, because how many people do you know with a K5 Blazer that the paint is good and the interior is trashed and the brake pedal's on the floor? Probably not too many of them. I'm shooting a video. What's up?
Best guy in the world, man.
Picking up the trash here. These skanks, that drive on 130. No one else will.
That's it, man. Listen, any chance you could do an oil change on my truck today?
Yeah. Cool. No problem.
I'll leave it here. I'll grab a ride.
Sure.
Thank you, buddy.
Back to the K5 Blazer. So I text Rachel. Yeah, baby, roller skate music. So I text Rachel. I'm like, this car's been here before. It's ringing a bell. I said the brake pedal's on the floor. Dash warning lights are on. And so I put it up in the air. I'm like, oh, all right, I remember this. So I assure you, I recommended fixing it right, and the customer didn't want to do that. So we wound up just putting welding bolts to the manifold on the right-hand side and 2 gaskets. Well, how long do you expect that to actually hold up when it needs manifolds and a Y-pipe? So when I put up in the air, he comes right out and he's pointing to the driver's side. He's like, yeah, it just needs a driver's side gasket. I'm like, nah, dude, this is time for a new system here. And I said, dude, your brake pedal's like on the floor and you're driving this around. I remember you from 2 years ago almost that your brake pedal was on the floor. And he's like, yeah, Penn Muffler did that. And I'm like, well, take it back. Like, you're driving around 2 years later with the brake pedal on the floor still? So I was like, I tell Rachel, here we go, estimating again, 2 manifolds, a Y-pipe, probably needs an oxygen sensor, hardware, whatever the case may be. Fix it right. I said, if he doesn't want to fix it right, I said, I'll put 2 gaskets in there, and this will be the last time that we'll touch it, because this will be the 3rd time that I've touched the system that needs parts now. It needs to be replaced. So I think we charged them a few $100s the last time for studs and taking it apart and putting all that stuff in there. And then Rachel said, hey, it's going to be X, Y, and Z for this. And he was like, nah. And she's like, if you just want us to do gaskets again, it'll just be, $250 to do that. And he's like, I'm just going to take it to Penn Muffler and have them put headers on. And they're not going to put headers on your truck, because at that point you're going to need 2 catalytic converters. So what does headers, 2 cats, and custom exhaust cost? Probably what it would cost for new manifolds and a Y-pipe. But anyway, he still wasn't interested in fixing his brake pedal. He's driving around his 5,000-pound death trap. But we offered the cheaper solution again, and if it gets him another year and a half, it would. But I said, if he comes back again and the gaskets are worn out again, I won't touch it. He's gonna have to fix it right. He didn't want those options. So it is what it is. That's just the way the ball bounces here. And then Jude's tearing into this compressor for this 2019 GMC Acadia that we did 2 videos on last night, that the customer called the GM dealer, and they're like, no, not under warranty. So, and I forget what the mileage was. I think it was just under 50,000, wasn't it?
65.
65,000? Yeah, it's sad. Because YF1234 at the dealer has got to be a $500 service, plus the compressor. I bet you the dealer gave him a price for $2,500. Yep. So he's getting it fixed with us. Jude's gonna knock it out. That's our Saturday morning. We got some other stuff we need to get going on. What do we got going on out here? So we got our mulberry tree growing. The birds and the bees are having a field day back here. And then we also have some honeysuckle behind the shop. We also got some poison ivy too. How about that? We don't have much room behind the shop. Thanks for watching, everyone.